Divine Masculine current energy forecast. It's moving into the end of October now. It's October 25th. Yeah, it's already the 25th. I'm Aldyn, the Twin Flame Psychic, and so welcome if you're catching this after the live. Whenever you're catching it is the perfect time for you to receive this message, so keep that in mind. And I'm going to start pulling some cards in just a minute. I'm going to clear the energy, have some Palo Santo going on, and if you would like to join along, if you like to smudge or do anything to, clear your own energy, feel free. I think it's a really nice thing to do. It's not, the most necessary thing. The most necessary thing is the inner work, but it certainly is nice to have this enhancement, and it smells very good. So that is that, and happy Scorpio season, and happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there as well. So yeah, I'm gonna get started then with a card for the collective, for everyone, just to kind of take us into it, okay? And this card is coming from the Rumi Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And we're gonna draw a card. I'm gonna shuffle them. I think you can hear that happening. So there we go. All right, so the cards are shuffled, and let's see what your card is for your Twin Flame Union. Merciful Mother Jamal. Like trying to figure out. There we go. So it's number 44. Beautiful dress. Really nice colors. Very feminine looking. Although, of course, the Divine Masculine can wear these colors very well too. But yeah, it's really indicative of really laying down your old foundation for a new one, or if you've been working very hard or just very diligently on your eternal foundation, it's still pointing you to where you are even going deeper with releasing parts of the old foundation. And if foundation is what is foundation, well, it does start with your spiritual foundation, but it also manifests, physically. So it's like the foundation of your health, the foundation of your finances, the foundation of your harmonious twin flame union, the foundation of everything all stems from one foundation with the divine. And so it's really your relationship with the divine that is that foundation. And this card, Merciful Mother Jamal, asks you to lay down your old ways, to lay down your weapons. And this is how you can come together more deeply with your twin flame, no matter what state you are in with them. So, it's a really beautiful reminder that love wins, that love is the most powerful force in the universe, and that you can utilize it to harmonize your union with your twin flame forever and ever, permanently. So I am now going to move into a message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. We'll start with a tarot card. I can't find exactly the top of this. It's there we go. It's the Lover's Path Tarot. I just got this one. You can catch one of my latest videos, well, the one before this, so my latest video, while I'm unboxing this tarot deck. It's a really lovely, beautiful deck based on love stories and thematic of Renaissance Italian paintings. I feel like a lot of love went into this deck, and I really appreciate that and feel it when I'm working with it. So I shuffled it, and the card from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine is the Six of Coins. So this is Earth energy. This is Earth energy right here. And you can see that there's a receiving going on as well. and there's a deepening of your intuition that somehow like you're actually able to ground your intuition, and then you are able to utilize what it is that you are receiving in the physical, like coins. If you're here, well, I'll delete that comment later. That's funny. So, okay. I don't know how to do that on my phone. So if I need to, then I'll just stop the reading and block the troll, or you can leave on your own. We'll see what happens. Okay, so 6 of Coins. I do want to read from the book because it's really just a beautiful, concise description. And so the 6 of Coins, here we go. Keywords are generosity, helping others, charity, and fortune. And so remember that like giving is receiving, and so often giving and serving is your fortune. Appreciation, trusting in the prosperity of the universe, helping others who are less fortunate. So the divine masculine thinks that it's attractive when the divine feminine is giving from a genuine place and also open to receiving that prosperity back. And reversed, so if you're having blocks here, if something's coming up for you about the 6 of Coins, the picture, or whatever else, then reversed is going to be using wealth to manipulate others, giving with expectations, resenting those who need help. So yeah, now I'm going to move on to another card. I had a little bit of a distraction there. So I think what's happening here is the divine feminine is going deeper too with boundaries, and the divine masculine, through the divine him and herself, through God, is asking the divine masculine to partner with his divine feminine in boundaries and healthy boundaries, and really mastering that. So as you master that, especially like in your solar plexus and sacral chakra, your lower chakras really is the divine feminine, you can call in more wealth and more abundance, but also more energy to give. And I mean, this can apply for the divine masculine too, if this resonates and you are one union, but the divine masculine is partnering in a different way where there's a little bit more of a setback, or the divine masculine could even be like what's the word? There's like, it's kind of an inspired triggering where the divine masculine might just be doing or saying something. It's somewhat spontaneous, but it's helping the divine feminine move forward in her compassion, in her twin flame journey, and thus both twin flame journeys, because it's one twin flame journey for you and your twin flame. You're always vibing at the same frequency. So if you feel that your divine masculine or your divine feminine could be not as awakened as you, I just want to remind you or let you know that that is not correct. And it can be hard to see why, because you could swear, on your life that your twin flame is the hugest jerk or whatever. Thanks for the like. I have hidden the chat comments because there was a troll, so sorry about that, whoever you are, if you want to comment, but please leave a comment after if you have any questions. So anyways, yeah, it's a partnering of one
Bluetooth
union,
disconnection.
and you guys are coming together. Wasn't expecting that. And as you come together, other things are disconnecting from your reality that you don't need. So don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of what is leaving your reality, because that means better things can come in. And when better things come in, that means that your whole foundation expands. The vibration of it is refined in richness. It's it's a very stabilizing, but also a very romantic feeling as well. So just keep that in mind as you're going deeper with allowing yourself to advance as the divine feminine, that yes, your divine masculine is right by your side, even if just in spiritual truth for the time being, but that will manifest physically if you would only continue and go deeper in your commitment. And there are links below that can help you with all of that. And I also have a workshop that is happening on 11/11. This is not a promotional video, so just check out the link or ask if you have any questions, but it's going to be a really lovely workshop for twin flame portal activation, and that vibration is open to you in truth at any time as well. So let's continue on with the reading with that being said, and let's pull some more cards. So we're going to move on from that deck for now, from the Lover's Path Tarot. Hello and welcome. And we're going to move on to the Moonology deck with all the Scorpio energy in the air, Scorpio season. Like I said at the beginning of this, happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there, or if your twin flame is a Scorpio, happy birthday to him or her. And so yeah, the Moonology deck. Now, Scorpio is not like ruled by the moon or anything. That's Cancer, but there is this energy, around just plain old Halloween kind of energy, right? And actually, that's pretty can be a pretty good summary of Scorpio energy in a lot of ways. The underworld, Scorpio, the sign, is traditionally ruled by Mars, but also ruled more modernly by Pluto. So yeah, the underworld themes. And I saw a meme today that I have not shared yet, but I may share, where it's like the ocean on fire, and it's like Scorpio is, Scorpio, the truth of the water sign kind of thing, because it is a very like fiery energy for a water sign. And so, you can feel into that if that's true for you. If you have any Scorpio placements in your chart, I would love to know. So your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. This Taurus energy really goes well with the coins energy in this card. And so, yeah, as you are clearing your blocks to giving and receiving, that's going to help you ground into a practical plan. Sometimes we think we need to do it, we need to have the plan, but it's really the divine that has the plan, and it's about receiving that plan and then serving through that plan, giving that plan, if you will. So there is a receiving, an innate receiving that has to go on in order for you to carry out your plan. And in order to receive, you have to surrender. You have to be open somehow. It doesn't mean all of you has to be perfectly surrendered to have a divine plan, because the divine always loves you and always wants to love you, is always loving you perfectly, but that's just always there. And so the more that you are open to it, the more that you're naturally going to receive. So this next card is going to be again from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. And if you are the divine masculine watching this and you want to let me know how it resonates for you as well, please do. So adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, so it's just adjusting to your manifestation as the divine feminine. And this is a good thing. This is getting out of your fantasy. Any kind of fantasy you have going on could actually be blocking going deeper in your union. So that's what the divine masculine's real message is here to the divine feminine, is to let go of the fantasy and accept the reality. And that's how your dreams can actually like bloom, and you can feel the truth of your dreams, because a fantasy is kind of like laced with illusion, versus, a true dream or desire is very pure. It's innocent. It doesn't mean that it can't be mature and it can't be like sexual, powerful, Scorpio season, okay, themes, right? But yeah, either way, it's really like you have to let go of the illusion, and so that's the adjustment that is required. This next card, Believe in the Impossible. This is really like the divine masculine coaching, encouraging the divine feminine. And because he's seen it for himself and he knows that it's for you too, and vice versa. Maybe if you're the divine feminine, you also feel like that feeling like, yeah, like at times, like I can support my divine masculine because I have had miracles happen. You know, raise your hand if you've ever had a miracle happen to you, hopefully more than one. But miracles are the reality, the true reality. Your life is filled with miracles. The fact that we're alive is really cool when you really think about it, just the way that we're alive and everything. In a way, it's a given. In a way, it's a big privilege, you know, to uh, be here, to be in the physical reality and incarnated and everything. And if you look at it that way and you start to treat your life as such and respect it more, you're going to begin to see big results. And some things will be uprooted, and those might also show up in your reality on the way out. So don't be afraid of that. And when you really let that go, that upheaval, and you don't hold on to it, and you also don't like try to like be too attached to upheaval, like you know, you just choose for your journey to be as divine as it possibly can, that being your experience. Well, believing in the impossible then becomes a lot easier because you really feel that support and you can like kind of relax into it. You can ground into that support and you can then receive those miracles that are coming your way that really are your birthright. They're your divine inheritance. So be open to receiving, be open to giving as well. Let's do one more card to wrap up this reading, okay? And I feel really called to the crystal deck. We did do a little bit of love theme, and that was, you know, a nice card, the 6 of coins. So I wanted to make sure. Oh, and we did the Rumi deck too. So there's a lot of focus on foundation in this reading. So really just pay attention to the basic building blocks of your life. And there's some earth elements in the coins and everything. So do pay attention to how to build your abundance, feel into if you feel good there, and if you don't, what's going on. Maybe sit with it, be present, and then you can heal your upsets with the mirror exercise, which is in some links below. Or you can always reach out to me if you are ready for your next step. So this is from the Eternal Crystals Oracle. That's like a ring light boom, you know, like a big angel halo is what I always think of. So malachite, nature, again, grounding, nature, you know, that's what I think of, but it's also heart chakra related. So it's really bringing everything together. And, you know, it feels like a breath of fresh air for the end of this reading. And this is really a card for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and helping to root your union and harmonize it even more deeply, not just in your heart, but also into reality. And it doesn't mean you necessarily need to go even out into nature, but just feel that that vibration, that frequency, that feeling that nature gives to you. Like I just look at this card, this crystal representing nature, malachite, and I get that feeling of lushness within me, you know? So don't be afraid to feel that completely. I'm like, what's going on? Where are all those lines in that card? But actually, I think it's the crystal itself. So that's really interesting. It's really beautiful and intricate. So yeah, that's just like nature. It's simple. It's often green. And yet if you go up close, it's very intricate and divine and peaceful. And that's you as well, except for, you know, we as people have the privilege. Another privilege is like we can move around, we're mobile. We can experience reality in a really rich way. And so, you know, don't take that for granted either. So maybe that does mean going out doing something a little bit different than usual, or even if not, you know, if for whatever reason you're like, no, I'm not going to do that, or, you know, I got to stay at home, work 24/7. You can still make that possible in your own home or in your backyard, or you can make that experience for yourself that's a little bit different. It's a little bit raising your vibe. I mean, you can raise your vibe a lot, right? But sometimes it just takes a little shift to make a big difference. Like I was saying in my last reading, I just got another ring light. Little thing, literally pretty little, makes a big difference with lighting. And there's a lot of things in your reality like that. So there's no small upset. There's nothing not worth healing because it's all going to take you where you want to go. And sometimes it's that, you know, the last little thing that you need to clear before the kind of big thing, whatever it is that you've been working on, can come. And sometimes it's in an unexpected way, or yeah, just not what you expect. And sometimes it is kind of what you imagined. And either way, it's perfect, and you don't want to block that because that, you know, you don't want to block your gifts or your blessings, because then through receiving your blessings, you can bless so many others and give your gift. And that's the truth of abundance, is that there is plenty for everybody. So I'm going to leave you with that for this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it and are enjoying your Scorpio season and doing well with your twin flame ascension journey. And yeah, check out the links below if you would like to go deeper with harmonizing your twin flame union, clearing blocks, your life purpose, that 1111 portal workshop I mentioned. That's all I'm going to say. We don't need to talk about links all day. They're all there. And yeah, subscribe if you liked this. You want to see when I'm going live. You want to support this channel. Yeah, subscribing is free to do, and it means a lot. I love seeing new subscribers, so that could be you. So take care and have a wonderful week ahead, and I will catch you later. Bye. Oh, how do we get out of here? I did this last time. There we go.